Hello everybody. Today is the 15th of August 2024. I just want to come in here telling my life journey, crossing state away from family for the first time in 1992. When I was 17 years old, me and my husband, I was married in a young age because I was captured. Me and my husband decided to move to Idaho to start a new life there. We drove 625 miles from California. We had an old school Cadillac DeVille wheel and rim. We visited his family and lived there for a few weeks. After a few weeks, he had a job and I go to school. The school is called Twin Falls High School. So later on, after a month, we decided to look for our own place. So quickly, we rent a one-bedroom house. The house there, built differently from California. After about 6 months, there's a grocery store that we always went to shop for groceries. So we saw a random homeless guy laying down next to the entrance. So we went up to him asking if he wanted to come live with us. So he agreed. We drove back to the house. We keep our faith and honest, pure soul. We know how hard and struggle to live in the United States. He's like around mid-30s and 40 years old. So we just introduce each other. He can stay with us as long as he please until he get on his feet. So we give him a spare key to the house and money just in case he needs to buy something to eat. One day as time went by, he didn't come home, so we both worried about him. Unfortunately, we went looking for him in an abandoned building with a flashlight. A few days after he came back home, he told us that he ride a taxi to go visit his parents out of town. Every morning at 4 o'clock, I get up and cook for my husband food for work. I always have faith that every time will be okay. After my husband left to work, the homeless man is good because he don't try to harm me or break room's door. I was safe with him alone. So as time passed by, he went to borrow the vehicle to go out of town to visit his parents. So we agreed. So we're making sure the gas is full and gave him some money. So since he took the car, my husband walked to work every morning for a few days until he bring the car back. Months went by. Basically, he's good for bringing back the car. Safe every time. That's the reason why, because of his diligence, manners, cares. For the third time, this time longer as usual. Few weeks went by. He didn't come back. We both wondered if he's okay or what. Matter of fact, he didn't come back or the car because we haven't heard from him since the vehicle in the pound. I told my husband to let go of the car. Just get a new one. So my husband agreed with me. I asked my friend that I'm looking to buy a car. So my friend told me that her mom's selling it. So I told my husband about it. So we ended up bought the car from her. So we left our old Cadillac behind, even though we put a lot of money into it. Not the end of the world. So one day, my principal called me to the office, and I saw my husband's there. And I asked him, "What are you doing here?" And he told me that he got laid off. So that's why he's here, to get my transcript so we can go back to California. So we came back home to pack all things to load in the car. We didn't get a chance to say goodbye to his cousin or anyone's. So we leave Idaho, say goodbye to Idaho, back to California. So we didn't get all deposit from the place we went from. We just let it go. So during the halfway to California, no vehicle, no one on the road. But that night, our car broke down. We tried to sleep in the car while waiting for someone to come and help. And yes, we're extremely happy to see the cop show up to rescue, to help with the car. We're so thankful to him. Now the engine works and runs well. So we continue driving home. We made it home by the morning come. That's the end of this journey. Thank you for watching.